These has always been kind of a. I see you over there, Clark. You just firing off, huh? Yeah, you forgot, huh? Yeah, who you with? I don't know.
Oh no.
Once again, so I don't really have anything slated that's concrete that we need to talk about today, man. Just kind of opening it up. I know that there's a lot going on nationally with number 40. What is he? 47?
Well, 47 and what 49, right?
No,
47,
he ain't
49.
49.
Well, who was after him? He was 45.
45 and
Oh,
47.
45 and 47. Okay, yeah, I know it was two numbers. 45 and 47. Yeah. Um, man, I don't know, man. It's just that
How's it going, team?
hey,
All
man,
right.
man, I just don't this guy, man, just this whole strong arming spirit that he got, man, that he want to take, but he want to paint it as if he's helping the people, and in reality, he's really a selfish, evil man. To say that he want to go over in Iran, and if they kill protesters, then he's gonna go to war with Iran. But you made a comment asking, can't you just shoot the protesters, shoot them in the leg? So you want to shoot our protesters here,
Mm.
but then you want to go over there and try to save them and play Superman over there. But in reality, we know it's about what they have on the ground, and what you are going after their resources.
Donald does a lot of posturing. A lot of it is done. I think he always has a back end result that he's looking for, but it's not necessarily the way he portrays it out front. He'll make it look like it's humanitarian and that he's all about the people when in essence it's the resources and the minerals and things of that nature that a country has to offer that he's really looking at, because everything that I've seen him do is monetized.
Right.
It's all about money, man, and
Yeah, it's
taking
and
money from us
taking
and
money from us and giving it to him and his people. Donald Trump ran off of the slogan, "I'm for you."
mhm.
They are for them and they.
And,
So
I always think about the Make America Great Again, and
when was it ever great for us?
yeah,
Like
that's
so even off of that slogan, "Make America Great Again," that excludes black folks, because it has never been great for us. Slavery was 400 some years, and then after that, we tried to do our own with Black Wall Street. They burnt that down. Eh, Like the type of housing and and the resources that's out there but not available for us. When was it ever great for us? So that right there should have told any black man that was a Republican that was going to vote for this man that he's not going to make it great for you. He don't have any intentions to making it great for you. He says, "I'm for you, they for them and they," and that "for you" really just meant if you were a millionaire, if you were his friends, if you agreed with everything he does,
I'm
then I'm
looking.
for you.
I'm looking at. Looks like Babs on the chat says I watched an interview with an elderly woman who lives in Greenland, and she said she is living in fear and cannot sleep at night. It infuriates, and this is Babs talking now. It infuriates me how he can blank with people's lives the way he does. And you have to wonder, does the guy have a conscience?
He don't care. Now I know I saw, and I was just watching this documentary of Donald Trump and his grandmother,
Hmm.
and how he had this whole issue after his grandmother left him,
Hmm.
and he went and enrolled into the boys school and all of that other stuff. But they said that ever since that happened, Donald Trump had issues with women. He has had issues with all type of stuff, because he how this guy act, man. He acts like a child on the playground, that when he get mad, or if you ain't playing how he wants you to play, he gonna take his ball and leave.
Well, I just wonder, and I know I've heard folks speak to, you know, back in his early days when he was doing real estate and so forth, he would not rent to people of color. And then somebody else cited that went after, or most of the folks that went after him successfully, like the mother and daughter team and the prosecutors and so forth, African Americans, things of that nature. So he certainly has a axe to grind, if you will, with African American people. And I clearly don't understand why. I mean, I get it, because he's been sued,
Yeah.
this, that, and the other. Cloppy was some kind of lawsuit because he would not rent to African Americans.
Man, the black dude that actually that went far on Apprentice, he fired him
Mhm.
and chose the white dude that wasn't even qualified. But
Mhm.
he didn't want to choose the black dude because, again, he don't like blacks like that, and he
Right.
don't even know why. Like, if you ask them why they don't like us, they can't
They
tell
can't tell you.
Mhm.
They can't tell
They can't tell you.
You know, ironically, I know you attended the same school. When I was in middle school, I went to Whitman in
Yes, sir.
Wauwatosa.
Yeah.
And I remember being one of maybe 5, 6 African Americans
Yeah.
who rode a little bitty bus.
Yep. And they took us inside.
And they took us down in the parking
Yep.
lot and down to the side. That's the
Yep.
door we had to come in. We didn't
Yep.
come through the front door
We
or
went
the
through the
other
side
doors
door.
where the other students went in, at the white children. Let me go on and say like I mean it.
Yep.
And I remember being in gym one time. There was a guy came up to me and he just kept watching me. And I'm like, man, why you keep looking at me? He said, well, I was looking to see if I could see your tail. He said his grandparents had told him that black folks had tails.
Monkeys.
Yeah, I'm serious.
Yeah.
I'm
yeah.
serious.
Wow.
Dude, we used to get into it all the time because they used to wear those black boots with the red shoestrings in them, and they, the old Hitler guys,
Mhm,
we used
Yeah.
to every day that we was fighting.
Yeah, I could imagine. Let's go to the phone lines and see who's out there. Let's talk about it. Welcome to the show. Who's this?
Hello?
Caller, are you
Hey,
there?
good morning. Good morning, Debo.
Go right ahead.
Good morning, Debo. Good morning, everybody in the studio.
Good morning.
sir.
Hey, I just called to tell you, hey, congratulations on your new show, Debo. And I like it. I like what you guys are doing. It kind of reminds me of the old Commander days, when people could call in and voice their opinions about things that's on their mind. So
Right.
congratulations,
Right.
and I hope the show is a success.
Right. Go right ahead. Thank you.
No. Okay.
All right.
Okay, you guys have a great day.
You
All
too.
right.
Bye now.
Man, that's awesome, man.
That's awesome. Yes, yes.
That's awesome car, man.
Yeah.
Congratulate. Yeah. Well,
Go
I got
go
my
right
call.
ahead. Go right ahead, caller. Caller, you're on the air. Go right ahead.
Yes, sir. Good morning. Thank you for taking my
Uh-oh.
call.
Hey, Jermaine, we've made it. We've made it. Anytime
What you
Brother
mean?
Christopher called, we made it.
We in there. Yeah, Christopher called.
No,
us.
certain folks,
Wow.
certain folks ain't gonna call if
No.
you ain't hitting on them. Go right ahead, Brother Christopher.
Well, no, you brothers are all good as far as I'm concerned. So I have nothing but great wishes, or for you all. Much success in this new year. About where we are in the new year, and see, I don't want to be excuse me, as the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad spoke about the airwaves. Now on the internet, I might be a totally different expression of myself, but when it comes to verbalizing my thoughts, I do attempt to speak with some discretion.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want to validate inconsequential individuals that I have never interacted with. So, with that being said, what we, as I think personally, and when it comes primarily with the teachings of the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad, under the direction of the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, doing for self as Kwanzaa, I don't know if it's ended or not, but unity of us as the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad is the most powerful weapon that we could ever have. And the problem that exists currently, as the scripture teaches, that the tear must grow with the wheat.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to endure the tear.
Yeah.
And the tear might be sitting right next to you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Although harvest time does come.
Yes, sir.
And when the harvest comes, I think it's either a scythe or a sieve, or there's some cutting of things, cleaving of things. So even though the tear might think that they are legitimate, because as the Holy Quran says, the polytheists be averse. And as the teachings of the most honorable Elijah Muhammad are, the FBI can say Assalamu alaikum. Satan knows the scripture better than you do, or I. And Satan has been using the periodic table to cast spells upon you and us as a people. So I'm not going to actualize someone who don't understand their actual existence. What I'm going to do is adhere to what I've been blessed to become a part of. And I think your show will be a success.
Brother
Assalamu alaikum, brother.
Thank you.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you, Brother Christopher. Appreciate you, man. So again, a lot to talk about, man. I'm just lost for words, I guess would be a greater way to define it, with things that we take for granted that we have had in all of my lifetime. You know, Dr. King and different ones fought for this, that, and the other, and slowly but surely, you know,
It's under attack.
Yeah, attack. They are taking it.
But you know what? I actually had this conversation. So you see how these guys are radical over here, and they doing all of this stuff to try to whatever they trying to do. But what they don't understand is what goes around comes around. So just like what you're putting out, and you're doing this, and you're trying to hurt people, it's going to be a point in time that the roles are going to flip, and the Democrats is going to be in office, and you can't say nothing though when they go crazy and get to, you know, creating all type of stuff, and now you looking sideways as if you didn't just walk through this on the Republican side.
I guess my biggest concern, Jermaine and Clark, is all of these fights that we fought to get us to this point, and now they're being removed. So we got to fight again to try to get back to where we were.
I don't think it's going to be a fight this time. I think it's going to, you know how they said, man, that the revolution this time
will not be televised.
No, he said
this one's going to be televised.
This one is going to be televised.
Okay.
Because for the simple fact that you got cameras everywhere, you got people with handheld cameras on their phone, so everything is recorded.
Mm-hmm.
So when it hit the fan, because it's going to hit the fan, and you see that the people are actually coming to a point that is starting to bubble over. You know, they getting frustrated with this ICE situation. You know, that you pretty much coming and stealing people, and then you taking them and sending them to countries, man, that they not even from.
But there are those who support.
There are those that's until it comes to their backyard.
Damn, right.
Yeah.
Until it comes to their
Yeah,
backyard.
that's
So
why
with
a
the
lot
situation in Minnesota, do you guys feel that that's going to make a difference, or is it going to get swept under the rug? Because there are those who are still saying that, you know, he's not going to be charged. There's nothing they can do to him. I've seen 3 or 4 different angles of the camera. There is one point where it looks like, and I heard you say several times, Jermaine, that any properly trained,
You don't step in front of the vehicle.
yeah, you don't put yourself in the line of fire, so to speak.
First of all, he was out of order because you got you okay, in any job of that magnitude, that if you worried about your safety, why do you got your phone out recording as if you want to go viral on the opposite end of what they're doing? They got their phone out recording you. You got your phone out walking around this lady car. This lady clearly says to you, I'm not mad. I have no issue.
Mother of 3.
Have no issue with you. And what happened was when the guy tried to pull her out of her car, of course she don't want to go to jail. So ICE agents, you can't chase me. So for her to turn the wheel and try to get away, and that guy stepped off to the side, you got your phone in your right hand, you switch hands. You got time enough to switch your phone from your right hand to your left hand, reach for your service weapon, fire 3 shots, and then call her a B.
Wow. Well, listen, we're going to get right back into it. We got to take a break. Y'all know how it goes. Just when it get good, you know, you got to take that that pause for the cause, if you will. So we're going to take a break, and we'll be right back. You're listening to Let's Talk About It right here on 860 WNOV and 106.5 FM. All right. Once again, welcome back to Let's Talk About It. Jermaine, what's good with you, man? Tell me what's been going on. I hear you got women stalking your house, driving by.
Man, ain't nobody
Michelle
said
says she
nothing.
drive by.
See, there you go.
And Angela says she
There you
drove
go.
by.
Clark, there he go. I've been
She
trying to
said
spare him.
something about somebody was sleeping on the couch or something.
There you go. I've been trying to
wasn't
spare
doing
him.
their job or something.
You know what? Before I tear into it, I know you got a caller waiting, so let's go ahead and take this caller before I tell you a whole nother one.
So go right ahead, caller. Welcome to the show. Go right ahead. Thank you for saving me,
You
by
just
the way.
saved Debo a whole new hole.
Go right ahead, caller. You on the air.
I'm taking the radio off. All right. Yeah, man. Okay, let's start out. This one is for you. Let me turn the speaker off.
Yeah, because
All right, hello.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
go
Mr.
for it.
Rideout.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you previously said, as you were expounding on the topic,
Mhm.
that you said whatever they doing, or for whatever reason he doing it. And I'm like, wait a minute, Mr. Rideout is a very intelligent man.
Wait a minute.
Wait.
Wait a minute.
Hey, what happened?
And so is Mr. Debo,
Yeah.
who didn't.
You must just throw that thing around loosely.
I want to thank you. I want to thank you right quick, Mr. Debo, for the T-shirt you gave me at the Blues Fest.
Okay.
Now, back to the topic. I read a book by Adolf Hitler, and the book is called Mein Kampf.
Mm.
Okay? I never did get to find out what that means in English, but the book is in English. Donald Trump is following Adolf Hitler's playbook
I believe so.
to the letter.
I believe
Oh,
so.
wow.
I believe
Okay,
so.
yes, he is. And his reasons for doing everything is dictatorship. When he was running, he told his prospective
He said
voters,
He said it.
Yeah, even
if
Obama
you
said
vote
he
for
said it.
me, you never have to vote again.
Yep, he sure said it. And
I
he
remember him saying
and he also said that he was going to be a dictator for a few. He said
For
he
a
was going to
day.
be a
For a
dictator.
day.
That's
For a
exactly
day,
what he said.
please. You
So
can't be no dictator for a day.
and it's
So yeah, go ahead, right now.
no. I was gonna say, and it's so crazy because this whole Project 2025 thing. There was a video, an undercover video that these guys went and sat and talked to the person that actually wrote Project 2025. And in this undercover video, everything that's happening now, they was talking about it. And what I don't understand from the Democrat standpoint, how do you not talk about this video and bring this video to life and put it up front and show the people that this is what this man plans are? Because the people that was on the video before they even got before they even got in office is now in position. So
Exactly.
so I don't understand why nobody's talking about this.
He can't do it alone. The first thing he got to do is go into the streets, send military into the streets to subdue the people,
Yeah.
stop them from protesting.
Yeah.
Okay, and then it's a building block. Adolf Hitler used building blocks. He was not educated. He got kicked out of the German army, but he was brilliant when it came to strategically building blocks toward owning everything. And that's what Trump is doing in Venezuela. He's talking about going down to Cuba, just all over the world. And Hitler thought that I have to first take Europe, okay? And then we're gonna, as a matter of fact, I read that he has some submarines sitting right outside New York City. All right. So anyway, the answer to your question, Mr. Rideout, he is building blocks toward dictatorship, and he got 3 years to do it.
Yep.
We need to get busy.
Yep. And check this out. Again, that whole thing of you would never have to vote again. He's setting that up because if it's chaos going on, they can declare martial law Therefore, it would cancel the elections.
Exactly. You got it. You answered. Yeah. I mean, you answered your own question, brother. I just helped you out a little.
Yeah, I appreciate that, man. Sometimes I talk to myself and myself answer back.
More often than not. You know what? Because that's the only person willing to listen. The only one he makes sense to is himself.
You know, sometimes myself be like, hey, cut
I
it
was
out.
just looking here, Iran crisis live. Trump says killers of protesters will pay with a big price and urges Iranians to take over your institutions. Also says here that U.S. president cancels meetings with Iranian officials until senseless killing of protesters stop. Trump says countries doing business with Iran face 25% tariffs on U.S. trade. And then, it just goes on. It says right now more than 12,000 killed in Iran and as high as 20,000. They are in between.
Wait, hold on. But hey, wait a minute. Ask yourself this question. Why would you care about them people killing each other over there and you don't care about the people going hungry right here that you want to hold stuff hostage because you feel some kind of way, people starving, you taking away benefits, but you care about people dying over in the whole country that you really don't even like? Make it make sense.
You don't even think about his veterans.
Yeah, well, I mean, you know, it's who he is.
I mean, you know,
let's go to the phone lines, man, and let the people talk. Let's talk about it. Go right ahead.
Well, first of all, I was going to say, if you read The Guardian, Hitler didn't even like women. He liked it dang-a-lang. So let's clear that up. Number two, if Donald Trump was about America, he wouldn't be giving money to all these different countries. But don't you find it odd? You don't hear no hell coming from the Republican Party, considering 58,000 manufacturing jobs is gone.
Oh, yeah.
How these people going to take care of their kids? And then they say they're against abortion. You against abortion, but I just made this woman kids a bunch of orphans. But when it come out to them Republicans sticking them little boys in their booty hole who scream MAGA, MAGA, everybody got Gorilla Glue on their lips.
And you know what's so crazy is when they had the Republican convention here, the website Grindr crashed. And that website is a site for men looking for other men.
Yeah.
And they crashed at Charlie Kirk's too.
Sure did.
So
in Arizona, it sure did. You right, Al.
And I just want to say this. For those who say they're about women, yeah, they say that, but their vagina is their mouth and their back. It's not downstairs. Whoa. Have a good day. Bye-bye.
All right, Al. Oil prices rise 3% after Trump cancels meetings with Iran and tells protesters help is on the way. So
I was just reading this and it said, love the new show. You guys should advertise it. Some of us didn't know about it.
Yeah, I saw that there. That's Cindy B. Robertson, maybe?
Oh, I thought it was Cindy Lauper.
You ain't thought it was no Cindy Lauper.
Okay, you're right. You're right.
This dude, man. It's amazing. You would just think that somehow or another this dude would just go somewhere and just curl up in a fetal position.
Dude, listen.
And go to sleep.
I just don't understand these people that are around him.
Yes.
That are they are pretty much, committing career suicide. Because once this guy is done, he don't care nothing about you guys. So all of these other guys that was following, like Speaker Mike Johnson and all of that stuff is going to be on your hands. And Trump is like, well, I got what I needed. I got my money.
I told you.
I got everything I needed up out of it.
Embezzling his money.
Yeah, Doc.
From the United States. That's what he was doing.
But you got the audacity to talk about the Bidens and his son and them making money and striking deals. But then you go and it's, yeah, man. I don't know. So you got a phone call, D-boy.
Well, let's go to the phone line.
I'm mad every time.
Yeah, you get finished, man. You venting over there. Go ahead. Caller, go right ahead.
Just said, brother Jermaine, I called back. I apologize. But look, when you all just spoke on the situation that's they're talking about doing to Iran, do Do you remember or are you aware of the General Wesley Clark, who said that, I think this was either in the 90s or the early 2000s, that there was an established agenda to take down, I think it was 7 or 5 Islamic republics or nations: Lebanon, Iraq, Syria, Libya, Sudan, and now Iran is the last one standing. And so what we are witnessing is, I should say this as well. The Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan gave an address, I think it was in the Garden, when he stated that the War of Armageddon had begun. And that was based upon, and then he gave another address about what would Messiah, and I can't speak it verbatim, but what would the Messiah and I think the Christ and Allah will have to say about the war going on in the Middle East, about the annihilation of the Palestinian people, which the Israelis are exacting upon them. So the time that we are living in, and the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan gave a series of addresses called "The Time and What Must Be Done," and what we're not actually taking into consideration, that the scripture says that we are oblivious, or we are inobservant of the obvious. You know, but the things that are happening before our very eyes, we are dismissive of. So what is happening in Iran, or about what this man is talking about doing to Iran, is only going to amplify what we are about to live through. And I'll go with this. The Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad said that America's power will be broken in war, that they will go off by the hundreds of thousands, I think, and they will return by the 5s and 10s, and that Europe will become a graveyard. And that applies to what we're seeing, what's going on in Ukraine right now.
Mm-hmm.
So we should start storing up safety kits and things like beans, Navy beans that last, the great northern bean, or the white bean, because things are probably going to get a lot. That's why our grandparents knew how to, they had mason jars. They had food in the basement.
You know,
that lasted for months.
Bro, Christopher, I don't eat no bean, but I can't tell you I won't eat no bean. I have the choice right now, but I don't know what direction life's going to take us in. So if I needed to sustain my life, I'm going to eat some
Navy
beans.
bean is going to sustain your life, because it lasts. The goodness of it, I think the minister said that it lasts many years. In the book How to Eat to Live by the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad, it tells you that the Navy bean, it's safe. It's very safe, because it won't do you any bad, or it won't harm you like the other beans. I'm not a big bean fan either, because my people from the South, and that's all they eat is beans.
All right. Well, thank you very much, Brother Christopher. They live long lives too, healthy and strong. I was just looking here at on the screen. Now, read that for me if you could, Jermaine.
It said, face blue, wide open, wide eyes, face orange, raised eyebrows. What?
No, you leave that part out and just read the other part.
I didn't know this show was on. I usually turn my radio off after Michelle. Wow, I was just going through YouTube and saw this face red.
And leave that part off. Just leave that part there. They were just saying that maybe they like what they're hearing. Those are emojis, red face,
And I was actually talking and my mic wasn't even on.
Well, that's probably good.
Yeah.
That's one of the few times that has happened.
Yeah. Maybe I should try more often.
I caught you off guard asking you to read.
They read, and the Bible says, read.
Stop right there. Stop right there.
And God said, read.
Stop, man. Let's go back to the phone lines. NOV, go right ahead. You're on the air. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was called. I want to look to the one caller that called in. People's around Trump. My name, I'm kind of like up there, like almost just old enough, deep south part of me.
You breaking up, man. Do you have us on speakerphone by any chance?
No.
Yeah, you're kind of choppy there. We could just can't make out what you're saying.
Hello.
Yeah, that's
now?
much better. Go right ahead.
Yeah, I just want to go to the caller that called in and said he wonders about the people that's around Trump. The people that are around Trump is those people that he caters to. And I'm from the deep south, and people from the south, the things that Donald Trump is doing now is not a surprise to us.
Yeah.
Because we understand who they are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well.
That's all I want to say. They who they are, and the people around him, those are his kind of people.
Man, that's an excellent point, man.
All right.
That's an excellent point.
Makes all the sense in the world.
Yeah, because
Thanks for the call.
To agree with such foolishness, though, you would have to. Like-minded.
Yeah.
You'd have to
As
be
the
like-minded.
old saying said, birds of a feather.
Flock together.
Yeah. No, I was just reading this here, man. President Trump has added another justification for the fatal shooting of Renee Good,
Oh my God.
an ICE agent in Minnesota. Said that she behaved badly. At the very minimum, that woman was very, very disrespectful to law enforcement, Mr. Trump told reporters aboard Air Force One on Sunday evening. In the days since Miss Good's death, who was shot by Jonathan Ross, an ICE agent, Trump administration officials have used various arguments to try to justify the episode. They have called it an act of self-defense. Mr. Trump has falsely claimed that Miss Good ran over the agent. J.D. Vance, the vice president, has argued that that Ross has absolute immunity. While Mr. Trump still says ICE agents were acting in self-defense, his latest comments suggest that disrespecting law enforcement could help justify the killing.
No, listen, I'm glad you stopped right there, Doc. If that's the case, and if that's really how he feels, then there should be 1,500, 1,600, 1,700 dead folks from January 6th, because ICE agents are not police officers. So if you want people to respect the ICE agents, which are underneath police officers, you got a whole slew of people that went and stormed the Capitol. You pinned officers between doors and the glass. You hitting them, you pepper spraying them. So why are these people still alive?
Yeah.
If that's the case, or if your vehicle was slated as a weapon, which in some cases it is, but you got this whole situation in Virginia that this guy ran all these people over that was marching, and this fool say it's good people on both sides of the fence. Even the guy that was in the car that ran these people over. No, that was in New Orleans. I'm talking about the when they had that tiki march, that tiki torch march,
Mm-hmm.
and the guy came through with his car, hit all these people, and Trump get on TV and say, "Well, there's good people on both sides."
Oh yeah.
What?
Let's go back to the phone line. See who's out there. Go right ahead. You're on the air. Let's talk about it.
Good day, fellas. This is Rick calling from Germany.
Hey, Rick from Germany. How you doing, man?
I am 15 days without food, without solid food. I'm fasting and trying to purge a CIA intestinal parasite. And I'm a little delirious, but I'm listening to you guys.
Mm-hmm.
I have an echo in my phone, but I'm going to try to make my comments brief. First of all, Hitler got married to Eva Braun, but he was involved with homosexuality in his youth and as an adult. Trump Trump is doing more than just imitating the Mein Kampf playbook. He is a puppet for the wealthy, the extremely wealthy there in America and around the world. I think if you don't understand what the wealthy have done to take the food supply there in America, everything else will confuse you. They are intending to depopulate the planet and make it a much more manageable situation. And whether you believe the population is 7 billion or whether you believe the population is 4 billion, they intend to cut it in half. And lastly, America was founded with a fear of Islam. Even though they espouse freedom of religion, they were founded with a fear of Islam. And the politicians have waged war with Islam, Islamic countries, people in Islamic lands since George H.W. Bush Sr. went into Iraq in 1991. And a Secret Service woman told me back in the late 80s, she said, if we go to war in the Middle East, we'll be there for 50 years. And Trump is going to press Iran, and many of those religious people are going to fight back. I'm done, fellas.
All right. Thank you so much, Rick. Rick from Germany. It's always good to hear from him.
Always, yeah.
Let's go ahead and take our final break, man. Got to pay some bills. I wanted to be sure we always recognize the folks who are watching by way of Facebook and YouTube. Someone else said, likewise, I normally tune out after Michelle's show. I pray that you guys have longevity, peace, and love. That's the Plugged Wired. So some interesting names come about when you start reading those comments. Clark Kent, what's going on with you over there, man? You all right?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
All right. Well, while Jermaine is going through some changes over there,
Situations and complications going
we'll go ahead and take a break. Matt, would you turn the mic off,
Yeah.
please? We'll be right back. Welcome back to Let's Talk About It. Well, let's jump right back in where we were at. Let's go to the phone lines and see who's out there. Who's this on the line?
This is Johnny. How you doing?
Uh-oh. Not Johnny.
You?
Yeah, not Johnny. It's
Yes,
John.
sir.
Oh, he's gonna get heavy now, Jermaine. We made it.
Let
Here's,
it
ano-
cook. Let it
here's another one of those where if John calls, you've done something. Go ahead, John. You got the floor, man. Do your thing.
I appreciate it because you have a nice, relaxed show. I love this. How many Africans have Arabs killed in the last, let's say, the last year or two?
That's a good question.
It's not in the news every day, is it?
Not at all.
Yeah.
Okay. How many black slaves exist today in the Arab Empire countries? Black slaves, chattel slaves. And serfs like Jim Crow. Either way,
Wow.
any concept, any idea?
Not at all.
Enlighten us, John.
Yeah, tell us.
Okay, it's really hard to get the exact numbers, but we know, you can look it up, you can type this in, and you guys are quick with the electronic stuff. Ask specific question. Chattel slaves in Mauritania, M-A-U-R-I-T-A-N, I'm not good at spelling, Mauritania. And you will see there are thousands of black slaves. And this is not just the ones that we hear about that are being captured right now. That's also in Libya. But and I'm not talking about I went to get a job and they locked me in a room and they took my passport. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about old-fashioned slaves that were taken. You want to call them enslaved persons, that's fine. This is over the last several hundred years, generation to generation. Now, of course, this isn't in the news every day. Now, how many Palestinian Arabs live today compared to Jews? How many Palestinian Arabs live today on the face of this planet? I'll say 15 million. That's about the same as Jews. Palestinian population has grown. It has not diminished. Yes, 70,000 have been killed because the Palestinian Arabs were the vanguard of Arabism, attacked Israel, and Israel fought back. The Arabs are presently in a war with Arabs, killing blacks in between. This is the first thing in Sudan. Arabs killing Arabs, and the blacks get caught up in the middle in the place because it's black people's country where Arabs invaded and took a black woman, had another little boy, so now you have a half-breed. He takes another black woman, he has another half-breed. Listen to Farrakhan's video on Darfur. He talks about white Arabs. He even called them brown Arabs. Farrakhan's video on Darfur, look it up, D-A-R-F-U-R. It's a terrible video, but even he, in his magic, he says white Arabs came and took black North African women. Okay, so white Arabs take a black woman, have a little baby. Now that baby is half black, half white Arab. Well, then now the baby is going to be, if it's a boy, he's going to take another black woman. Now he's twice as dark, theoretically. So you keep going, my math loses it. So pretty soon, several generations down, you're like 1% white Arab. And so you see all these guys, well, what do you mean by white Arabs? They'll look like black Arabs. So that's why the Western world calls these guys black Arabs in Sudan. You see those old videos where the British are fighting the Sudan and those old movies. Here's all these black guys on camels chasing the British, and there's one little fort out in the Sudan desert. Remember those movies we used to see? Well, that's why they're black Arabs, because they have a white great-great-great-great-granddad of a great-great-granddad who, as Farrakhan said, was a white Arab who came and took a black woman. I'm shocked if Farrakhan even calls them white Arabs, because he covers for these people.
Hey,
he
John?
never criticizes these people. Yes.
What do you know about the Somalians, the Trump administration ending the legal protections for them, making them eligible for deportation? Where are we going with that?
If it's people like Ilhan Omar and some of the scammers in Minnesota, I'm not surprised. But there's another Somali woman, Ayaan Hirsi Ali. She's excellent. If you get a chance, read her stuff. She's on videos. Ayaan Hirsi Ali is really excellent.
John, thank you so much for the call, man. Listen, we've got to get out of here. Al Sharpton's coming up next, and I think we're back on Friday, right, Jermaine?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we're back on Friday. We can pick it right back up, man. Don't wait so late to call, man.
Early, man. Call
Thank you, guys.
All right, thanks a lot, John.
Thanks a lot.
Have
Ladies
fun
and
with it.
gentlemen, you've been listening to Let's Talk About It. We thank you for allowing us to be your host today. I am Mr. Debo. You are?
Mr. Ride Out.
And what your name is over there, young man?
Kent,
Who you with?
you fool.
Y'all have a great rest of your day.